Hey there, creature features. So, as it gets chillier out, and I was outside, and there were some weird vines on my fence, and they were turning the just beautiful colors of reds and oranges. And I was like, you know, I just want to talk about some movies that remind me of fall or autumn, whatever you want to call it. So let's get into it. Okay, so I wrote down 10 movies that really make me think of the fall time. And I really tried to not pick a bunch of movies that just had to do with Halloween itself. Which, funny enough, first movie is Halloween. I think that's more so just, they're still in school. Sure, they're getting ready for Halloween and trick-or-treating and stuff. But it's just like the leaves blowing and just how she's wearing like plaids and browns and sweaters. It just also has those cozy, cooler weather vibes to it. So Halloween, at least the original, is definitely one of those movies that makes me think of the fall. Another one is Trick or Treat. Again, I know. Halloween. You said you wouldn't. Whatever. Trick or Treat, obviously, reminds me of the fall season for obvious reasons. It's Halloween when it takes place, and it's just, again, those warm tones to it. But yeah, I know Trick or Treat's kind of a cop out, but it reminds me of fall. Okay, it's a fall movie for me. The Strangers. I think it might be the fact that it's all orangey and the fireplace is going and glowy and very fall vibes. I think there's some crunchy leaves, on the outside scene. Maybe it's the masks. Maybe they're just going trick-or-treating after all of this. Did you ever think about that? They're just going trick-or-treating since they were home and didn't have candy. Another movie. And yes, it takes place on Halloween, is Night of the Demons. But this one doesn't have too much trick-or-treating. It's a Halloween party that takes place at the funeral home, this abandoned funeral home. But it's when the veil is the thinnest because it is Halloween or Samhain, and the demons come out. But it just reminds me, and again, it might be the fireplace scene. I don't know. Fireplaces remind me of the fall, not really the winter, even though they kind of should go together. But, yes. Another one is Children of the Corn. it's harvest season, baby. That's what I think of when I see Children of the Corn. It's kind of colder out, and all of the corn husks and everything is brown and whatnot. So it kind of reminds me of those giant corn mazes at the pumpkin patches and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe we just have a lot of corn mazes because I live in Nebraska where the movie was filmed. Children of the Corn. Pretty. It's a movie. It's a movie. And it reminds me of the fall. I don't know what to tell you. Just whatever. Scary stories to tell in the dark. Again, I know, Halloween, but there's a scarecrow, and it's Del Toro, and he's one of my favorite directors. Maybe I'll do a Del Toro video. But Guillermo is a genius, and I want to be a creature from his brain. I just want to be a creature from his brain. So scary stories to tell in the dark. Ginger Snaps gives me fall vibes. Can't really fully explain it. It just does, okay? It just makes sense to me. Same with Scream. It just gives me very fall vibes. Another one, Blair Witch Project. I don't like this movie. Maybe one day I'll learn to like this movie. I don't know. You're not going to like every horror movie out there. Blair Witch Project, though, the crunching of the leaves, the crunch of those leaves when they're camping and stuff. Definite fall vibes. Scream. I feel like I just talked about Scream, but maybe that was Ginger Snaps. Either way, they both kind of give me fall vibes for the same reasons. I don't know. Hell House LLC. Different kind of Halloween. It's a haunted house. But definitely gives me fall vibes. And The Ritual. Again, it's those leaves crunching. It's the crunchy leaves. Really give me fall vibes. They really do. But yeah, that's what, 11-ish movies that kind of just make me think of fall. And as this weather gets colder, and probably as we get closer to Samhain or Halloween, yeah, I want to watch them. Maybe not the Blair Witch Project, but I should probably watch it again anyway and see if I'll like it eventually. I don't know. My name's Betty Boleyn. Thanks for talking horror. Oh, and maybe you should tell me a movie that makes you think of fall. Bonus points if it's not about Halloween. I don't know. See ya.